Let's go to a tragic story, really. A woman who was charged with stabbing her sister and burning her body in the backyard is likely to spend more than 10 years in a secure psychiatric hospital. Now, Boushra Rahman appeared at the High Court in Auckland today by audio-visual link from the Mason Clinic. Ms Rahman has been a special patient since the killing in 2008. Our Auckland court reporter Edward Gay has been covering the case and gave us the details.
Well, Miss Rahman was charged with this murder of her sister back in October in 2008. And 2 years later, she was found unfit to stand trial. I'll fast forward to 2015, and the Attorney General directed that she be put back before the court after the Attorney General got reports from a psychiatrist and a psychologist who found that she was then fit to stand trial. There were provisos on that. She'd need to have help in court to understand the process of what was happening. Later that year, there were court appearances to assess her fitness. They were delayed after Miss Rahman harmed herself and she had to be hospitalised. But in 2016, there was a depositions hearing in the district court where Judge Lisa Tremewan, found that on balance, Miss Rahman was fit to stand trial. The case was sent then to the High Court, where a trial date was actually set for September last year.
But that didn't go ahead, right?
No, it didn't. There were, again, mental health assessment reports were called for. They found she was still unfit, and Dr. Ian Goodwin, he was one of the assessors, he found Miss Rahman only had a very basic ability to plead and that she wouldn't be able to follow the court process. Justice Wolford in the Auckland High Court agreed. He concluded she wouldn't be able to follow what was happening. She's deaf. She has intellectual disabilities. She also had a psychotic illness and a borderline personality disorder. So he then determined that she should be made a special patient for the protection of the community, and that so she can get the rehabilitation she needs as well. And that order made today will last for 10 years, but Justice Wolford said in making that order, given her complex needs, she's likely to be there longer than that.
Okay, so given all of that, and that is a critical context and background, what do we know about what happened?
Well, we have the evidence from some of the police officers who arrived on the scene back in 2008. They gave evidence at that depositions hearing that I was talking about before. They arrived at the West Auckland home to find Miss Rahman's sister's charred body in the boot of a car parked in the garage. One officer, Constable Sharon Hearn, she told the district court back in December 2016 that Miss Rahman had said that she had had a fight with her sister, that her sister had cut her on the thumb and threatened to kill her. Miss Hearn said Miss Rahman then told her that she'd killed her sister and put her body in the boot of the car. She told another officer, once she was then taken to the police station out west, she told another officer that she had given her sister medication before stabbing her and setting the body on fire.
That's Edward Gay. We spoke to him earlier.